Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Melina, if you didn't already know that. Today I'm going to be talking about adoption and how it feels to be adopted. I know it's different for every person out there. Everybody has a different story, but I want to share a little bit mine and my feelings of growing up and all those good things. So my family, they are Caucasian or white, however you want to put it, but they never ever made me feel different. So a lot of people have asked, well, when did you know you were adopted? Or how did you know you were adopted? Or those kinds of things. Well, my skin color and the color of my hair, kind of a big dead giveaway. But my parents were always very open and honest about it. And that honestly was just kind of like their parenting style with me too. Any questions I ever had, my mom would always answer them. She was awesome like that. Anyway, so to dive into it a little bit, I never felt different. I grew up with an amazing childhood friend group that we hung out with. It was just wonderful. But my parents really and they'll tell you to this day, and to this day I agree, I am theirs. I am 100% theirs. They are 100% my parents. But they did such an amazing job at never making me feel different. And the reason I bring that up is because, so I don't know if any of you watch Queer Eye. It's on Netflix. Such an amazing show. Anyway, they just did an episode recently on a girl that was adopted and then rejected by her adoptive family on top of being given up for adoption. Anyway, it broke my heart. So they were talking about how some people feel when they are given up for adoption that they have a sense of rejection. I personally have never, ever felt that way, thank goodness, because my parents are wonderful and amazing, and I have wonderful friends and wonderful siblings. And I'm going to plug this in real quick because I don't know if he will ever watch this, but my cousin, who he is 3 years younger than me, I don't even know how long ago, and it's just kind of a joke in the family, but he is like a little brother to me, really. He had no clue I was adopted. And you guys, the whole family is white, and then there's me. So it just makes me laugh, and I love him to death, and he's one of the best people in the world. Anyway, I love him to death. I won't say his name, but he knows who he is if he ever watches this. Anyway, so for me, growing up, I never had a sense of rejection. More than anything, I had a sense of gratitude, and I don't know if my parents, I believe, are a big fuel to that factor, because they were always so grateful that they had me, that they were able to get me, just so grateful that I was in their lives. And so for me, that just gave me more of a sense of gratitude than anything. So my biggest thing was, there might be people out there that look like me. And like I said, my parents were never shy. Let me show you this picture. And there's kind of a couple different ones. So this picture right here, this is my birth mom. This is my older sister, and this is my older brother, okay? So kind of fun. There's a couple different ones too. Anyway, so for me, I was just like, there's people out there that look like me. And to me, that was just crazy and different and fun and unique. But I never thought of my siblings, my siblings here that are with me, never thought of them as any different. But that was my thing. So that was one thing that when I got married and we made the choice to have kids, I was really excited for it, because I'm like, my kids are going to have, features of me, and they're going to look like me. And I've never had that in my life. Not that that was ever a big deal to me, but it was exciting. It was really exciting. And so I was super excited for that. Anyway, it's just crazy how it all came into play. But my feelings on adoption now, if you ever talk to me about it, I believe in it 110%, okay? Because I am somebody that's adopted, and I've been benefited immensely by it. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine. I wouldn't have the life that I have, and I'm so grateful for it, for my health and for everything like that. Really, I'm just super grateful and blessed for it because of it. I think it's great for amazing parents out there that are not able to conceive on their own, and they're able to conceive or get a baby through adoption. I think it's wonderful and great. Adoption is near and dear to my heart, and I think people that, want to adopt, I think it's great. But I get, having your own kids is wonderful too. But for me, it's been such a wonderful thing. So just kind of a little blip on that. Adoption, for me, I've had nothing but grateful feelings on it. I've never had contentment. I've never had resent. I've never had anything like that. I've always been super grateful for it because it's led me to where I've become. One thing that was kind of hard too, I remember growing up, is a lot of the times if they'd ask medical questions, we wouldn't really know, because my mom tried really, really hard to get that medical background before she left, but she never got it. So kind of crazy now that I'm back in contact with my birth family, they have told me that like there's really no medical history. Everybody's super healthy, but I got to do a little bit more digging because I'm not 100%, because there's that language barrier. I've got my little biological brother that can speak English, but language barrier still. So for me, those are honestly my feelings on it. I've never felt different. I've known, this is so weird. I've always known that I've been special per se, but not like anything different. But like I said, my parents were just so great at saying, you are ours, there's nothing different about you. So for me, I never had that scent of, you know, rejection like some people feel. I had full on gratitude. That's one of the reasons I wanted to find my birth mom, just to purely thank her. Thank you for what you did. Because of what you did, you gave me such an amazing life. And I know it's different in every situation, and I know my story is different than other stories out there, but I could not ask for a better ending to how this has ended, and I'll get there. I'll probably start sharing next week more of like the road to getting to find them. But that's just kind of my little blip on adoption. I think it's wonderful. You ask me, hands down, I think, you know, certain situations it needs to be done, because it blesses so many people's lives, you guys. So many people's lives. And I think it's one of the greatest things out there, but I know it's not for everybody. And one of the things now that I can't even imagine being a mom, I cannot imagine giving a baby up. So more power to moms that give their babies up, because I can't even fathom it at all. So that's amazing. Anyway, kind of my little blip today. I know it's kind of bouncy flouncy everywhere, but thanks so much for watching. Share this with anybody that you think it's going to benefit or anything like that. I'm hoping 1 week, because I did talk to my mom and she wants to sit down and kind of go over her story for Columbia. So I think it'd be fun to get on video. So I'm going to ask her. I know she watches these. I haven't asked her yet to her face, but I would love to ask her and have her sit down with me and go over that and share that as a video 1 week, because it would be great to have. More than anything, I'm doing this because I want to have it on video. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. Document it for my kids to have, because it has been such a fun journey, and it's going to continue to be such a fun journey until I can get to Columbia. So again, thanks for watching. Share this with anybody. Love you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.